Hello, it's me, Artless Zombie. I'm back at it again with another video where I talk about crap. Today, I thought I could talk about something that is very near and dear to my heart, Supernatural. If you can't tell, I really like Supernatural. I want you to see it, my beautiful mess. I'm sure plenty of you out there know about Supernatural. It's kind of like super popular. It's been around for a long-ass time. If you don't know about Supernatural yet, you're missing out. If you haven't seen any of Supernatural yet, you're missing out. If you have seen some of Supernatural and it wasn't quite your thing, I guess that's fine. Like, there's something in there for everyone. You might just have to give it a couple episodes to get there. I'll admit season 1 isn't the greatest, but it's season 1. You know, they were learning, they were figuring it out. You can't blame them too much for it not being the greatest. It's still fabulous. I, for one, did not choose to watch Supernatural until around my sophomore year. I decided to go ahead and give it a try, see what we could see. But it's about ghosts. You know, I'm a sucker for ghosts. I'm a horror fan. I don't know if any of y'all know that, but I do love some good horror, and I love spooky shit. I think my favorite episode from season 1 was probably Bloody Mary. Everyone told me not to watch that by myself or in the dark or at night or anything. I totally did all of those things. I wasn't one of those girls who's like, oh, I'm gonna watch this because there's 2 cute guys in it. I ain't about that, okay? I wanted to watch it because I love things that are supernatural. You know, ghosts, werewolves, vampires. I even have some lovely vampire teeth. And, you know, my spooky skeletons. I love spooky things. And Supernatural is one of the only shows out there that I've seen, at least, that not only, like, they don't just do one kind of spooky thing. They do all of the spooky things. I have a soft spot in my heart for really creepy, really sad, just anything that makes you feel something about something. If it goes to a dark place, I'm probably going to enjoy it. I want to feel things, okay? I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I like to feel things, even if they suck, because I'd rather feel something than feel nothing, and I've done both. Point is, it goes really dark places, and I love that about it. It's pretty freaking great, in my opinion. Since we're talking about a spooky show, I wanted to try and throw on a gore look for you guys today. And keep in mind, I'm not claiming to be any kind of makeup artist. I haven't gone to school for this. I just really enjoy it, and I know a thing or two from watching other people do it. I just rearranged my room so that I could do this from a better perspective, and like especially for this video, I wanted my Supernatural blanket curtain to be visible. So I was thinking, you know, I could take a wound from the actual show and try and recreate it. They've done pretty much everything under the sun. I mean, it's been going for 15 seasons. What kind of gore haven't they done? I don't know. I went looking for supernatural gore makeup looks that other people have done just to try and get some ideas, and I saw a couple people who did the missing eyes from when you see an angel in its true form. You know, your eyes are literally burned out of your skull. So I thought I could try and do that. I've never tried doing this. Actually, that's not true. I've done something like this once before, but I didn't do it very well. So here's hoping that I can do it a little better for you guys. I guess let's just jump right into it, huh? Alright, so we've got some Elmer's purple stick glue. We're gonna put this on my eyebrows so that they don't go crazy. Goes on purple, dries clear. I love the good times that the boys have, and bad times, you know. I know they don't like the bad times, but I love seeing how it helps them grow, you know, helps them become better people, better brothers, better hunters. Like, they try so hard to make the world a better place, slowly but surely, and they always end up fighting the craziest bad guys, because apparently nobody else will. You've got Sam, you've got Dean, you've got Cass, and and later on, you have Jack. My cat's named Cass, because my favorite character is Castiel. I have another cat named Jack, specifically after Jack from the show. The show does get better when Cass exists there, but it's still good before then. I've never really worked with Scarbax before, so if this goes horribly, that's probably why. Alright, let's try this again. So, Cass is my favorite character. Sam is my favorite one of the boys, because Dean is a little too angry for me. Like, there's nothing wrong with being angry sometimes, you know, everyone feels that way occasionally. But it's like Dean's default is angry, and I love Dean too, don't get me wrong. Dean's fabulous. Sam's like more of the logical, you know, let's try and, you know, figure out what this is all really about before we go jumping into conclusions, you know? And I appreciate that. Okay. That looks like good shit. Okay. Gonna smooth out these edges. I love the dynamic, I think, the most between the boys. I think that's what really makes it stand out from other shows. Is that you have these boys look how well that went. You have these boys and they go through all this bullshit, right? But they're still always there for each other. That's what really counts when it comes down to these kinds of things. I decided to just push it into my eyeball. I don't need to see out of the side, right? I love that even though it is a pretty serious show, they still have funny moments in it. It's like they take themselves seriously, but not too seriously. And I think that's important. I mean, honestly, the texture that it's getting, I don't hate. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. And that is key. I think this is about the best I'm gonna do for this eyeball. It's not horrible, okay? Especially considering I don't do this very often. Could be worse. Looks way better in the camera than it does in person. Appreciate that. Maybe it'll look worse once I start putting colors on it. Who knows? Alright. Oh, now I can see out of it a little bit though. Okay. So, we're going to cover this in black so it looks like my eye has been lost. It's no longer in the socket. Just
what she said.
Carry on my wayward son.
they hunt monsters save people, and just all around are pretty great people. They have some crazy adventures. There's several points in the show where things that happen are kind of similar to mental illnesses. So, like, one of my favorite episodes is when Sam is hallucinating Lucifer, and he doesn't know what's real and what's not. And I definitely am not an advocate for self-harm or anything, but that is the solution that he ends up finding. Well, he has a cut on his hand, and he realizes that if he pushes into the cut and reopens it, it brings him back to reality, and he can distinguish the hallucinations from what's really happening. And I thought that was a beautiful moment because not only was it played out and written very well, because you have Sam ends up driving to a warehouse in the middle of nowhere because he thinks that Dean has told him to, and he thinks that Dean's driving, but in all reality he drove himself, and it's just his brain hallucinating Dean, and then Dean turns into Lucifer, and it's a whole thing. But I thought that it was so beautifully done because the first time that I watched it, even I thought that it was Dean taking him somewhere to beat the bad guys. But it's not, it's just Lucifer being a dick. Now, we're gonna take some red and put it around the outside so it looks a little bit irritated.
There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest.
Really, there's very few characters in this show that aren't interesting at the very least. Like, that's the thing, is like it makes you want to keep watching just because they're so interesting and you want to know what happens, you know? You want to know if they beat all the monsters, if they really do all the things that they say that they're gonna do, and for the most part, they do.
Don't you cry no more.
Oof. That looks way better on camera than it does right here. That's okay. I'd rather it look better on camera than it look better in real life, you know? Now I am gonna take this concealer and just kind of go over this a little bit as it gets further away. Because I don't want it to be like in your face. I want it to look like it's part of your skin. And usually, I know plenty of people do that with alcohol-activated palettes. I do not have one of those. So here we are. Honestly, I don't think that went too poorly. Not gonna lie. Okay. So there's one eye. Let's do the other eye. You know, let's not think about it too much. Before I get too far into that, I do want to try something a little different.
Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was sorry.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Adam, John Winchester's other kid. He's still trapped in the cage, in hell, with Lucifer.
masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season, and if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means I don't know. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
I'm really sad that it's ending, but I also understand why it's ending. I'm just sad because it means that we won't have any more Supernatural, and I love Supernatural. I literally used to watch Supernatural whenever I felt sad because I knew that, like, whatever I was feeling, those boys probably felt it at some point in their lives. And I think that those boys would probably know exactly what to say to make someone feel better. I mean, we've already seen them try and help people feel better before. I just think it's so great. You know, they're so cute. I'm like not at the same time.
I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, they carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. I'm masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season, and if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about, I'm like a ship
I can
on
barely
the
see what I'm doing.
ocean.
Alright, I don't think that shading turned out as well. But whatever. I'm done fucking with it. Moral of the story, if you haven't seen Supernatural yet, you definitely should. You should at least give it a shot. And I would say give it more than just one episode a shot. Blood makes everything better. So everything is just true. See you in the my loves. Here's hoping that I can place blood. Who needs to see, right?
Surely heaven waits for you.
So there you go. Now my eyes have been burned out of my face. I'm gonna be dripping for days. Not days, just until I take it off, but whatever. Let me know if you think I'm decent at this. I have this towel, I'm just gonna... If you don't like Supernatural, let me know why. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope that everything goes your way. You can always hope, right?